welcome back to my channel, Linda's Creative Boutique. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm coming on really quick to share with you all some Christmas projects that I put together, some DIYs, and I know we're 2 days away from Christmas, but someone might be just looking for maybe some additional crafty ideas, maybe for decorations, or you know, for gift ideas, just something that you can probably put together quick. And so I wanted to come on and share this with you all. I had intended to show these items to you a week ago, but we were planning for our vacation, and I actually just got back off vacation on Saturday evening. And so you know how it is after you've been somewhere and you got to get back and you got to unpack and you got to, you know, do everything that tighten up all the loose ends, might I say. So I've been trying to get that done, but I wanted to definitely come on and share these projects with you all, just in case you might be looking for something or need something last minute. So first I want to say welcome back to my channel. Thank you to all of my new subscribers for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it. And to all of my subscribers who have been in here with me for quite a while, I want to say thank you so much for your support. So let's go ahead and jump in. And I'm going to insert a before picture because I want you to see how I created this item from something that I found on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it, but I decided to use it for Christmas decor. So it is this item right here that I created, and I'm going to show you the before picture. So you might be wondering, like, how did I create this? Okay, so the item that I had found on clearance, I painted it in this blue, it's the Home Decor Sea Haze. It's called Sea Haze, and I used this paint to paint it this pretty blue. I wanted like a blue, like icy kind of look to it. So I'm gonna, why does it seem like hold on, let me see if I can kind of move out a little bit. There we go. So that you can see the entire project. So I painted it. No, first I removed all the stickers, which were very difficult to remove, but I ended up getting them all removed, and then I sanded it down just a little bit, and then I painted it. And then for my snowflakes right here, I used these snowflakes from Hobby Lobby, and I took this one and I cut it in half, and these are actually made from wood. I thought they were foam when I purchased them, but they're actually wood. So I cut that one down, and I was going to use the other half on this side, but it just seemed like it was, you know, just a little too much. So I just added the one. I cut it and then just, you know, glued it on here. I used my E6000 to glue these on, I think, if I remember correctly. It was either my Gorilla Glue, I can't remember because it's been like a week or so since I did this, but it was either my Gorilla Glue or E6000. It might have been Gorilla Glue now that I think about it. And then this piece right here, I shared this in one of my previous videos, this little fox right here that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. I think when I got it, it was like 40% off, and it was actually with the fall items. But when I looked at it, I knew that it could also be, you know, a Christmas, you know, I could dress up, make it look maybe not Christmas, but more like a winter theme. So I added her to this, and I used my there's the other half. I used my tumbling tower blocks to, if you can see right behind her, I wanted to pop her up. I was going to put her flat on the board, but I didn't like the way that looked. So I used some of those tumbling blocks behind it just to, you know, make it look 3D and give it some dimension. And then I used my, I guess it's faux snow. I purchased this. It was either Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree, or it might be both. I put it all in one bag, so it might be both from Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree. But I used some of that faux snow to put on the bottom here to make it look pretty. And I didn't worry about the back. I mean, this is just something for me, so I didn't worry about, you know, because the paint right here was kind of difficult to, I don't know, for some reason it was what do you call it? It wasn't sticking. So anyway, I'm not worried about that because this is for me. And then what else did I use? I also, okay, so I used my my Cricut oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name of it right now. Let's see, where is something I can look at? My Cricut, yeah, no, the smaller one. Cricut Joy Extra. Cricut Joy Extra to cut out this little baby. It's cold outside. I think I found this on Cricut actually in the design space. So I cut this out in a navy blue, what you call it? Yeah, I'm just all over the place right now. In a navy blue vinyl. And I cut it and then weeded it and then put it on there. So I think this turned out really cute. You would never know that it was a wedding sign. From what you saw in the photo that I attached, you would never know that it was a wedding. It was for a wedding. You would think it was actually created like this from this wood. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that and, you know, give you an idea of something that you can do that's fairly easy and fairly quick, with some things that you may have already around your house or around your craft room, you know, to create some quick decor. Okay, so that's that. The next thing I want to show you, which I'm in love with, I think it turned out really cute, and this can be a gift. This little board right here, and the paint, when I painted it, it made it warp a little. I also noticed that when I purchased them, that some of them were a little warped, and I used it creating, I used these cutting boards right here that I had ordered, pardon the crinkle, that I ordered from Amazon, and they're pretty thick if you can see, but you can see also how some of them are a little warped. So of course when I put the paint on them, it warped a little bit. But again, this is just something I created for myself. If I was going to give it to someone, I thought about if I couldn't get it, you know, flat, that I could always attach it to a frame, like a board or a frame or something, and, you know, glue it down flat, but I'm not worried about that. So anyway, I created this. I used my peppermints that you all saw, and I ordered some more, guys, so that I could make sure I have plenty in my stash. And I'm trying to find I ordered these from Hobby Lobby. If you saw in one of my previous videos, I can't find it, but they were actually the ornaments, and I opened them and remove the peppermints, and I can't put my hand on them right now, but if you look at my previous video, you'll see you know, where I hauled them. But they were oh, there they are, I think, these right here, and they had peppermints in them, and they were actually ornaments, and these were the ones that I was looking for, because like I said, I don't really like the plasticky looking ones, even though I have, I do have some, but I just like these because they look like real peppermint. So I put one of those here. I also use these that I got out of those same ornaments, these little peppermint sticks, and I put one of those on there. And then I use one of my gingerbread, or two of my gingerbread. They're ornaments as well, but if you'll see that they have the little loop here for you to put your twine in or whatever and hang them as an ornament. But I cut that off because I wanted to use them on here. So I used those. Those are from Hobby Lobby. Then I also used these from Hobby Lobby. These little iced cookies. I used two of those, and then two of the gingerbreads. And then let me, well, first let me show you what. This is the paint I used. This was Mellow Mocha. I used this to paint the board. I kind of, I didn't necessarily, well, I painted it, and then I removed some of the paint so that it would look like a stain. And I did the front and the back. The back I just painted it. I didn't add water to make it look like a stain, but the front I did. So that lightened it up a little bit. And you might want to know where I got my metal sheet from. This is what I used that I had purchased at Dollar Tree, and they're the galvanized signs, and I picked up a lot of them because I had gotten like 3 or 4 at one store, and I noticed as the girl was ringing them, like my total wasn't going up. So then I when I got to my car, I looked at my receipt and noticed these rang up for 1 cent. So on my way home, I was going to pass by another Dollar Tree. So I stopped and got some more just so that I could have them in my stash to use for future projects. And the way I cut it, first I used these metal cutters right here. I purchased these from Hobby Lobby one time when they had clearance going on, and where their stained glass and all that is. These were over there, and I got them on clearance, and they cut metal. That's what their intention. They're created to cut metal. So I used those to cut out. First, I measured a square, and then I cut out. I glued it down here using. I did use E6000 to glue this down, and then I used this 3D fabric paint that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. To make like a little frosted glaze on the top and the bottom. And then for my bow, I created my bow. I used my mini Bodabra to make my bow. I was going to try to like just make it freehand make it, but it just wouldn't turn out right. So I ended up pulling out my Bodabra, my mini Bodabra, and made my cute little bow right there. And then I used this ribbon right here that's from Hobby Lobby. I purchased probably a few years ago. Wait, was it Hobby Lobby or Michael's? I don't know. It was one of them, Hobby Lobby or Michael's. And this is how I store my ribbon if you're interested. I cut out cardboard, and then I take my ribbon and wrap it around the cardboard, and that gets rid of all of the bulkiness of the spools and trying to store them and all that. And then I keep them in these plastic containers that I purchased from Hobby Lobby like last year, I think. And I just stand them up in there like this, and that's how I store my ribbon, just to give you an idea if it's something something that you want to try to use to store your ribbon. And I have like all of my Christmas theme on one board, and I have like all my pinks, all my blues, all my, I just got them by color, so this way I can see what I have and I just pull them out when I need them. Just wanted to share that with you. And then again, I pulled out my Cricut Joy Extra, and I just typed this in: life is what you bake it. And so I put that on top of there, and that's how I created this particular item. So I just wanted to share those with you all, just in case you're thinking of ways that you can do something last minute, maybe come up with a last minute gift or decor. for the holiday, for Christmas holidays. And these can also be done not just for Christmas, but if you're doing something for Valentine's, you can, you know, make this a Valentine's theme item. And even this right here, you can, if you want to give somebody just a gift, like my sister bakes, my eldest sister, she bakes a lot. And she's always trying new recipes and different cakes and sweets and stuff like that. So, you know, I could also do her, you know, something like this and give it to her as just like a housewarming, not a housewarming, what am I trying, a hostess gift or something like that. So, but yeah, they can be used for anything. But I just wanted to come on and show you all these items that I created for Christmas. And I want to just say thank you so much for watching, for stopping by. And I'm trying to see if I'm going to put out another video before Christmas. If I do not, I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you. I hope they are you know, joyous for you. I hope you have an opportunity to just spend more time with your family or friends, or however you're going to spend the holidays. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday, and I believe that's it. So you all, again, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And until my next video, you all take care of yourselves and be blessed. Bye.